Hey my fellow investors, it's Julius here with another video of investing. So I'm hoping you guys are safe out there. Today's another day where we talk about financial freedom. So in this channel, basically I talk about my progress, how I'm performing in the stock market, and my plans for the future, and how I'm planning to retire on my own terms rather than waiting for the preset age of 65 or 62, whatever the age is, to retire. Today's video, I'm going to basically show you how I track my portfolio. And when you begin this journey, and one thing I've realized during the course of my investing journey is that you have to track or monitor your progress so that you know how your stock portfolio or whatever portfolio that you have is performing. So before I had a book that I was writing my progress, the number of stocks I was owning, because all other platforms were expensive, first of all, and those which are not expensive, you still had to pay for all this platform. It's until I came across this free website where you can actually track your dividends. All you have to do is plug in the numbers and then to do the rest of the job for you. Of course, I know they have a paid version which we'll look at, and we'll look at the advantages of having a paid version rather than having the free version of this platform. But the free version works perfect and you don't have to pay any single penny. Just going back from my beginning journey, when I started investing with Robinhood, I think it's been 2 years now. I started this journey with $300. Actually, if I remember correctly, let me see. So when I began this journey, let me see. I remember it was, I think, around March 2019. Let me see if I can see some of this. Let me look at my transfers. Maybe that will give me, I made so many transfers, it's so kind of, you have to go through it all the way to the beginning. Okay, so yeah, March 11th, 2019, that's when I began this journey with a deposit of $300. Now here I was just trying it out. I remember buying my first stocks, some penny stocks at the beginning. You can see my track record of investing. You can see how much I've been investing, constantly investing, sometimes weekly, sometimes even twice in a week. But this I'm just showing you to show you how my journey started. It was just $300, guys. Just $300. That's how much I started with. So, and I know people who start with even more than what I did, and there's some who start even with less than what I did. All you have to do is come up with whatever you can afford. After you have put your emergency fund aside, this should be like paying yourself. And how I've been able to stay, to have this consistency is because I made investing part of my bills. I have bills. I have my phone bill, I have a car bill, I have rent to pay for, and I said I'm gonna make myself a bill as well, where I have to invest $1,000 each month. That's the bill I'm paying to myself. One thing you have on your side is time. So the younger you are, the more advantage that you have to reach your financial goal before you're even 50. So anyway, let's jump into this platform so I can show you. I've made videos before how I track my dividends, and I use this free version to kind of teach you that it can be free to do it. But I'm also thinking of actually paying for the paid version because of the advantages they offer, and then the price, I think it's around $6 each month. Now that's less than Netflix. You can give up Netflix, and use this platform, especially if you really, really want to track your dividends. And believe me, once you start using this platform, it's going to guide you, show you how your portfolio is performing, where you're running short. And like I said, it's free of charge. All right, let's jump into it. So the free version, one of the disadvantages is these ads which keep on popping up. Sometimes, they really don't stop you from doing your job, but they can be annoying sometimes. Although this is a free version and this is how they get paid, I mean, this is what you pay for something free, and I would do anything to save money. So I don't care if I have to close these ads all the time to save money. I would do it, especially if you're just beginning out and you don't want to be spending an extra $6 a month to pay for this platform. You can still use the free version. You are limited a little bit, but you can still monitor your progress. My account right now is sitting at $42,799. Now, this is a progress from 2 years ago when I opened up my account with $300. I never thought time is gonna come when my account can be sitting right here. I envision myself in 10 years. Where can I be? I have no idea, but the sky is the limit. It's about how much money you want to put in. It's about how much you want to sacrifice to reach this goal. My dividend yield is 2.62%. My yield on cost is 3.14%. My annual income, this is how much money I get paid every year. And I know this is a small amount of money, but this is money where my money is working for me. I invest my money and then I get paid $1,120 as of today. 2 years, took me 2 years. Maybe I can double this in the next 1 year. I'm up by 7,000. This is when my stocks are appreciating. So my stocks are appreciating at the same time I'm getting paid. On the other hand, if I only had growth stocks, they will be appreciating, but I won't be getting paid. That means the only way I can see my returns is by selling the stocks that I'm owning in this account. So anyway, you can see how it breaks it down. It breaks down your portfolio, how it's performing, right? And this is all free. These are all my holdings. I think I have around, let me see. These are all the holdings I'm having. I have 35 stocks that I own between my Robinhood and my Vanguard account. These are 35. I may add on, I may sell some, who knows? But if I see any stock that I can add onto my portfolio, I go ahead and do it. So anytime you have a new holding, let's say you want to add a stock to your portfolio. Let's say I want to add Waste Management, right? You get the ticker symbol. You can go on Google and try to get the ticker symbol for this stock. Let's say Waste Management, I use WM, all right? Let's say you want to buy 10 shares, right? 10 shares, it's gonna ask you how much you paid, the cost per share. Maybe you paid, by the time you bought that share, it was $100. So you put in you put in $100, right? And then you add Waste Management to your portfolio. And then you see how it has adjusted my portfolio to 44,000. But of course, I don't have Waste Management in my portfolio. But I was just showing it to show you how you add a new holding. Anytime you add a new holding, that's what you do. So anyway, let's look for Waste Management so you can take it out. I don't want that to kind of Waste Management. Oh, so you come here to Waste Management. We're gonna take it out because we don't have it. We don't own it. We delete, and that's how you delete any new holding that you want to delete. Let's say you go sell your new stock. So we go back to where we're. And then if let's say you add on to your stock, like through dollar cost averaging, let's say you go and buy one more share of Apple. Now for me right now I'm owning 9.6 shares, right? So let's say I buy one more share, it will make it 10. So just come here, adjust the number of shares. Then you have to adjust the cost per share, because if Apple is up, it's going to raise up the cost per share. If it's down, it's going to lower this down. So you have to come and adjust the cost per share here, and then you edit, and then it will basically show here on your portfolio. So it's that easy. There's nothing to it. And that's how you play with it, guys. Under diversification, you can come here under your default portfolio, and then we can look at website can help you to kind of get diversified. You can see I'm invested in 12 sectors, 35 stocks, and in the highest sector, you can see most of my holding is in ETFs, which is 38.78%. It breaks it down even further. If you look at the pie chart that we have here, you can see that 38% is in ETFs, but then 17% is in mutual funds. So that's diversification. The upcoming dividends is going to show you when the next time you're getting a dividend coming in, if you're invested in dividend paying stocks, the future value, portfolio alerts, stock analysis, and you got some videos here to help you out to kind of navigate this website. So that was our dashboard. So if we take a look at our dividend calculator, you remember when I told you that the best thing you have is time, right? So let's say, and this is where you can actually come here and run different scenarios. So let's say you start investing with 10,000. You have saved $10,000 and you're 20 years, right? And you want to retire at 60? So let's say you're contributing $500 each month with annual dividend yield of around 3%. It's not even that high. With a growth of 2% and annual share price growth of 4%, right? And let's say you're doing it for 40 years. So with you 20 years, you want to retire at 60, okay? You're contributing, you have $10,000 you've been saving since you were 18. Let's calculate and see how much you'll be having. So by the time you're 60, you have 2.252, I would just say around 2.2 million by the time you're 60. You see how money can grow with time, right? That's just an example, right? Now, if we change the same scenario, I want to show you how time. You have $50,000. 50. That's a lot of money, right? From 10,000 to 50, and you're contributing 2,000. That's a lot of money still, right? And few people can afford this. You have to be like a doctor or a lawyer to contribute $2,000 each month to afford that. That's a lot of money, unless you're having all these side hustles. So let's say we're having the same 3% annual yield, 2% growth, and 4% share price growth, right? But by the time you start doing this, you're 40. So you have 20 years in the market. Remember, I told you when you contribute $500 at age 20 and you have $10,000 to start with, you have 2.2 million, right? Keep that in mind. Now let's calculate this. You see how much you're going to have? 1.2. The earlier you start, the less you have to contribute each month. The older you are, you have to contribute more to catch up. When it comes to this product, like I told you, you can either have a paid version or a free version. So with the free version, you have unlimited dividend tracking, you have multiple portfolio support, one linked bank feed, diversification tracking, upcoming dividend tracker, and future value projects, and then we have dividend alerts. But when you have the paid version, where you're paying $59.99, which is $60 actually a year, everything in the free is free, and you got no advertisements. And I hate advertisements because really they slow you down sometimes. Like I said, I don't mind closing them, but sometimes they can interfere with your portfolio. So it's up to you to choose. Either way, it is this free version works really good, and then the paid version still works as well. So it's going to be up to you what you want to do. If you pay for the paid version, it breaks it down for you really good. You have ad-free tracking, analysis dashboard, the stock popularity, then the dividend safety score. That is very, very important, especially for us who want to invest in dividend stocks. You don't want to just invest in a dividend stocks which is struggling, which is about to crash. So with a dividend safety score, it's going to give you a number, like I believe 60 and above. That's what you need. So with the paid version, it's going to give you a dividend safety score, so you know what you're investing in. And they'll take a look at different things, like payout ratio, the APS trends, dividend yield, dividend growth rate, and then they come to consecutive dividend growth. So by combining all this, they give that stock a score, which helps when you're investing. They do some of your research, guys. It's all about doing research. So that was it, and I hope you guys can utilize these free platforms out there. People are going to sell your stuff, but you always have options. There's so many free things. You just have to jump on Google, look for them. All right, and this is going to help you. It has helped me to keep me on track of how my portfolio is doing. And next time, I'm hoping maybe next time I show you my portfolio under this platform, I will have bought the paid version, because I'm thinking about paying for it because of the advantages it has. But if you're just starting out, the free version works well. So anyway, guys, I hope you like the content. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit those notifications so you can always be notified every time I drop a video. And thank you for the support. See you in my next video.